There's a lot of running.
Everything you've
Look,
done.
You're gonna want a lot of running in this.
Come to this.
It's the final sprint.
That's the pattern.
Still running.
More running.
You
So
need
much
lives.
running.
You're running.
You
Now I'm gonna
refuse
jump.
to sacrifice
And then run.
the ones you hold close.
We are going to watch, and they're doing this to bother me
Just to piss you off, really.
because this is the 8th installment.
Is it really 8th?
The 8th installment
Well, it says final.
of Mission Impossible. Yeah, they've said that many times.
Yeah, that
but
means
no, I
there's
mean-
10 more to go.
That's just to give you like some hope.
Hey, over under on whether Tom Cruise runs in this.
That's a
He does his own running, I heard.
I watched I kind of checked out, and then I watched the last one because I don't know. Someone wanted to. I don't know why I ended up watching it, but I was watching it, and they were like, "Kittredge may not be on the up," and I'm like, "Kittredge is still. He screwed you in the first movie. You guys are still working with Kittredge? How did this go on for 7 films?"
Either this mission is truly impossible,
Could be. Yeah.
and it's an 8-movie saga,
Yeah. It's
or this mission is entirely possible.
Yes, exactly.
And
It's
they've
just
taken way
hard.
too long to accomplice it.
it's just mission hard.
I'm
not
starting to
impossible.
think these missions are kind of possible.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Dude, I played Mission Impossible games at church camp when I was like 10.
Yeah, well.
I'm 35. That's just too long for a series to be going.
By the way, do you remember Mission Impossible on Nintendo 64? That game actually was impossible.
Well, it lived up to the name.
It was one of the most difficult, tedious games you've ever played in your life.
I got
People
the
out there,
code.
you must remember it.
I got the code for you.
You got the code?
Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right, Y, X, Y, X,
Contra,
A,
what
B.
are you talking about?
No Konami codes.
When you do it the right combination, Tom Cruise smacks the shit out of
But are
Katie
you-
Holmes.
Didn't he play Odd Job in GoldenEye?
So let's start. Let's watch this preview. And you know what? Hey, it could be better than what I'm expecting. This is the what's it called? The final
Final Reckoning.
Mission Impossible. The final Ghost Protocol Reckoning again tomorrow. Whatever. Here I go. I'm gonna do
Our
it.
lives are not defined by any one action.
Running.
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
4640.
More running.
Everything you were.
There's a lot of running.
Everything you've
Look,
done.
You're gonna want a lot of running in this.
Come to this.
It's the final sprint.
When the need for certainty is absolute, and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him.
Should he choose to accept?
He always accepts.
For every life he tried to save,
Black guy. He's my friend.
you gambled millions more.
We're cool.
And now the fate of every living soul on Earth is your responsibility. That's the pattern.
Still running.
More running.
You
So
need
much
lives.
running.
You're running.
You
Now I'm gonna
refuse
jump.
to sacrifice
And then run.
the ones you hold close.
Just waste your oxygen with a kiss.
Airplane.
Pop that top off of this fight scene.
You've always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
I thought he was going to say you had me at a low.
Now, listen. No regrets. It's a sentiment I agree with, but it's a strong sentiment. I would probably not jump on the couch if I could do it over.
But he loves her.
Run through the studio audience. I think that would have played really well. Thanks for being my black friend. I don't know. It's just they just look like they're fitting everything. Rockets, underwater,
It's
scuba
everything,
suits,
yeah.
space
It's
suits.
it's finishing off the previous movie, right? I forgot that the previous
Is
movie.
it? Was it unfinished?
It's somewhat unfinished for sure. Like
It's a pretty hard mission.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of them. I was actually going to ask, is that like a compilation of all of the
Yes.
previous movies? Or
There was
that?
some
Yeah, I think
compilation in there from some of them, like the guy picking up the knife. That was a compilation on
Yeah,
the keys. That was a part of the
So
last
really,
movie. It's a part of this one too.
That's
But
not a real trailer?
Well, you know, and
It
by
is.
the way, I say this with all sincerity. Tom Cruise has aged really well. Obviously, he stayed in shape. He stays on top of it. But it is ill-advised to go back to your Vanilla Sky haircut from your late 30s when you're about 60. It's not going to look the same.
It's good for the running, though. You see that thing? Because, he's like, look how fast I am. My hair goes back.
This guy is so
like a kid.
insulated. Like he's been insulated since he was a kid. Do you think that when they let his hair grow out, he's like, what do you mean I have grays?
No, it's not true.
That's impossible.
I was told that I would forego the grays.
I made a deal with Satan.
I topped off my theme levels, not a drip.
Not a drip.
The devil told me if I sacrificed height, I would also get no grace.
Yes. L. Ron Hubbard lied.
He's the last movie star. Yes.
Look, can't wait for that interview.
Hey, you know what the problem is, Gerald? You're glib.
What is? Yeah.
You're glib. You don't even know what Scientology is.
I do. Actually, I do.
If you knew the power
Oh, really?
of Xenu,
Of Ron.
of Xenu, you wouldn't mock. When his you know what? I will laugh when you have to sit before our volcanic overlords. Okay? You know?
By the way, when that documentary came out and they got to Xenu, that guy was like totally sold out, and he was absolutely. And pardon,
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
he goes, I was all for it, and then I got to this last part, and I started reading it. I go, what the absolute is this? Are you serious? Xenu volcanoes? And he's like, he just realized he made so many bad life choices that led him to this moment. It was hilarious.
No refunds.
No refunds.
No refund.
And I mean, look, and I know you'll get some conservatives like, well, shouldn't you support something when it's not Holly woke? Well, yeah, okay, yeah, but that's also just not enough. I'm a little tired of this. I'm a little tired.
I'm not going to go see it in the movie theaters. I'll probably watch it when it comes out later on, down the line, because I'll watch it for fun, right? But I do like the fact, and I'm fine with people saying, look, if you want anti-woke, I don't know that they've ever done any woke stuff in Mission Impossible. They may have. I'm not super familiar with every single movie, so, but I don't think they have. And if Tom Cruise is kind of on that bench still, after his huge success with Top Gun Maverick, like, I'm all for it. But do me a favor, do that and make great movies, okay?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you see this, remember like Yellowstone? I don't know if it happened, but they were talking about how Matthew McConaughey was going to replace Kevin Costner.
They're going to try to, yeah.
I really think that what's shifted is if you're an A-list actor, you'd much rather be in some kind of an episodic at this point on streaming than in a film. Because it's such a risk. Like in a film in theaters, most likely it's not, unless it's Marvel or a remake, it's not going to do very well. But far more people are going to see you on a Stranger Things or something like that, or a Yellowstone. Yeah. Where, think about it, at one point in time, you would never picture Matthew McConaughey wanting to be on a television series.
Yeah. No, it's not going to happen most of the time. But you're seeing that a lot more.
I'm going to be on Yellowstone.
Yeah, bro.
Kevin Costner? I don't know. Now I'm doing Tom Cruise and Matthew McConaughey. I don't remember. It's hard for me to go from Cruise to anyone.
What is Yellowstone?
All right.
It's a couple mountains.
See, now you're just doing look, Crocodile Dundee as Matthew McConaughey. And
I think yellow's an adjective.
that makes me very upset.
Wow.
You haven't seen me very upset. Like we've seen you upset in all your films
a
now.
lot of
okay, but it was true in 1996.
You've never seen me run.
You have not seen me.
We have seen you run in every single film.
Okay, that may be.
Even when it doesn't make sense.
But you haven't seen me run in this film.
But I saw you run
I'm just
6
kidding,
times
Gerald.
in the trailer.
I love you, Gerald. Hey, if you're still watching, you can comment below or click this video playing in a box. Shut up. Shut up. You can tune in live weekdays, 10 a.m. Eastern, because that's the full show. Which you can say, shut.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't say anything. I could feel it. Click like.